In our previous videos, we have already shown about the how to mount the drive in the using the Colab platform and how the engine connection string is created. Now we'll move forward to how to update the data of our student table. Now let's paste the template whatever we have used. You can see this is we have got it from distinct class. Now it's no more required, and we are also not collecting any records from the table. We only updating, and we also want to know how many records got updated. So here we will slightly change it, number of records updated. Now here we will say rset is there, instead of that rset. Now we will use row count. Fine, this row count will tell us how many number of records are updated. Now here it is. Now we'll write the update query. Update student is our table name, sample table. Set mark, let's say that all the mark column values will increase by 1. Set mark is equal to mark plus 1. Fine, that's all. Our query is that much. So try block will execute it. Now if any error is there, it will print it, and finally else block will print number of rows affected. So this is, we are not put any restrictions. All the records or all the rows will be affected. So number of records updated 35. In our sample data also there are 35 records. Now let us use further. We'll go beyond this, and let's say that we'll increase by one more mark, but this time we'll restrict it to one ID only. So mark plus 1 where, so only one student we are going to update, where ID is 7. Now let's see, now the number of records affected should not be more than 1. Number of records updated is 1. So only one record got updated. Now let's add one more code block. Now let's update for entire class. Mark is equal to mark plus 1 where class is equal to, let's say, 4. Wherever class is 4, because class is a string, so we'll use quotes here. So wherever class is 4, we will increase by 1. So this time chance that we'll have more than one record updated. You can see 9 records updated. So 9 records, mark has increased by 1. Let's go beyond. Let's say all the classes are changed. So class 3 became class 4. Set class is equal to 4 where class is equal to 3. Set class is 4 where class is 3. So whatever classes 3 are there, make it 4. So let's see how many records are getting updated. 3 records are get updated. Now this is how we will be using update query. But another way, many times we will be taking the user input as we will be using at the query. So better in those cases, better to use parameters query. So let's try that. Now what we will do, we will take the whatever the ID we fix or ID the user gives, that ID will take it to the query. So we are not prefixing the ID, we are taking the input from the user. Set let's say mark is equal to mark plus 5 where ID is equal to, let's take a parameterized query. This is a parameter placeholder we are using. We'll take a parameter. We can say so my data is equal to, I am creating a tuple here, say ID home. Now what is ID? ID is equal to input enter student ID. Now this ID will ask the user to enter, and the value will take it in a through my data. Now we will pass it to the execute. So here we will give my data. Now my data this my data is nothing but the ID of the student, but we are not including it directly in our query, and here we are using a placeholder. Now let's see how this works. ID input, okay, fine, let's run it. Okay, enter student ID. Now I am entering ID as 11. Number of record updated 1. So this is how a parameterized query is used to update a record, because directly using the ID will expose our query to injection attacks that we can avoid. Even we can take a string also, anything. Let us make it a small, we'll take some string now as parameters. So set let's say class is equal to placeholder where. Now class is equal to one more placeholder. Now two classes will take. Let's say directly I am putting here, let's say 6, whatever is 6 will become 7. So this is how it will be done. Now this part is, you can, if you want, you can take the classes from the as user input also. Set class is equal to where class is equal to find. There are two placeholders are here, 1 and 2, and similarly 2 data we are feeding through using a tuple. So my data is going there. Now let's see, let's run it and see how many records gets updated. 10 records get updated. So this is how we will be using update query to change the data in our table.